Hi there. The first step is to double your money. So can Tesla reach more than $300 per share? Well, I think it can. You see, the market cap is about 500 billion. So to have a double, the market cap has to be more than 1 trillion. So can Tesla reach 1 trillion market cap? Well, I think they can. But the problem is when that will happen. You see, if you look at the stock performance, the stock price had reached more than $400 per share. And this is great. This may happen again. To double your money, you only need more than $300 per share. And that can happen. However, year to date, the stock price is down 43% because of more reasons. A slower growth rate than expected and other problems. So, first of all, if you look at the latest results for the first quarter, Q1 2024, you see a big drop in the number of deliveries. From the highest peak of over 484,000 vehicles to a decline of 386,000. And because of this decline in the number of deliveries, plus higher interest rates, people can no longer afford to buy a new car, you see this massive decline of 43% year to date. But this may be your opportunity to double your money. Because in the short term, the stock price might decline even more. You might see another decline of 40%. That can also happen. The market cap to be around 400 billion. So that may happen. You have to be aware of that. But you also have to know that those declines can happen in the short term. And then the stock price will rebound in the long term. As you can see from the latest dip, the stock price has increased by 45%. So this can happen again in the long term. Now, as I said, their deliveries for the first quarter of 2024 weren't that great. This is available for all car companies, especially electric car companies, BYD, NIO, Rivian, and others. As I said, because of higher interest rates, people can no longer afford to buy a new car. And that's why you see a decline in the number of deliveries for all car companies. But as I said, this is not a big problem, especially for Tesla, which is the leader in the EV industry. The problem is in the short term, which may be an opportunity for you to take advantage if you like Tesla, this company. So as I said, you have to take step by step. First, you double your money from the current level, and then you see if the stock price can go up even more or not. So from the current level of 500 billion market cap, I believe that Tesla can double from the current level. You can double your money in the long term. But if you plan to double your money by the end of this year, then don't invest in Tesla. Find something else. But if you are willing to wait, then the stock price of Tesla can rebound in the next 5 to 10 years to have a double. This can happen. And the reason I think this is that Tesla is the innovator. They have a great leader, great company, which attracts a lot of talent. So they have more opportunities. And the first opportunity, as you probably know, is FSD, full self-driving system. And this solution, this system, will have high margins in the future, will improve Tesla margins. Because it's all about software, not manufacturing. This system doesn't depend on the number of deliveries. If one quarter they deliver more and in the other quarter they deliver less. This system will help Tesla to improve its margins, to report higher profits in the future. Because as I said, it's all related to software. And it's quite easy to expand this system to 1,000 people or 1 million or maybe 10 million. It's quite easy. The cost of doing that won't be that high, quite low, compared to manufacturing almost 400,000 vehicles to 4 million vehicles. The cost will increase a lot in the future. That's why FSD will be a great advantage for Tesla. Not only their profits will increase a lot, but this system will help Tesla to sell more cars in the future. And this number in the long term will rebound. It may go up to 1 million. That can easily happen. Now, besides this FSD system, full self-driving system, Tesla has more opportunities. Now, once they have this autonomous system, Tesla can offer other services on top of this system, such as robotaxi. Elon already announced that Tesla will unveil robotaxi on August 8th. And in that they will find out more about their future plans. As I said, once they have this system, they can attract more sales, more people to buy their cars and their deliveries to go up. And on top of this system, FSD, they can implement other services, such as robotaxi. They might also offer insurance services because they collect a lot of data. And who knows, other services may come. That's why the potential of Tesla is quite high in the long term. Don't focus only on their deliveries. They might come up with new services, especially software services, which have high margins, and their profits can increase a lot. So this PE ratio, you can ignore it, because their future profits will be quite higher than what the market expects. The problem, as I said, is that nobody knows when that will happen. It may happen next year, after 5 years, or in the next 10 years. That's why you have to be patient and to buy when you see a massive decline in the stock price. For instance, year to date, over 43%. Now, besides this FSD, as I said, this system, Tesla has other products. For instance, Optimus. Just take a look at Tesla Optimus. You can find it on X platform. And as you've probably seen, this robot is working quite well. So this is an achievement. In the next 5 years, you might see that robot in your house. So you have to think of that. The potential of Tesla. Plus, it can also fold your shirts. Of course, the speed is not that high, but as I said, in the long term, this robot may do your work. A lot of work for you. So it only takes time to be patient, to wait for that rebound in the stock price. As I said, from the current level, Tesla can double to more than $300 per share. But as I said, the problem is that nobody knows when that will happen, because there are more problems that can occur. Higher interest rates may stay high for a longer period, and that might trigger a recession, which will affect Tesla and all other car companies. But if you are willing to wait for the next 5 to 10 years, then the stock price will rebound. Now, if you want a higher margin of safety, then you can wait for another decline in the stock price. As I said, the market cap might go down to 400 billion. And then you can take advantage. And your return will be higher. So if you have other questions about Tesla or other companies, please let me know in the comments.